Kia ora koutou everyone, nau mai, haere mai, and a huge welcome to you all. Great to have you with us. Please be seated. It's great to have you all here. A special welcome to all our families and other supporters able to free up the time to be here, what I hope will be a most enjoyable lunchtime for you as you've left other things to be with us today. So great to have you with us. The Year 9 Excellence Awards are highly prestigious. They're a big deal for us at King's, and we award them at this time of the year to boys who are showing not only great promise, but already realising or exceeding their potential in the King's environment in the pursuit of personal excellence. In 2023, there are 18 Excellence Award winners from the 192 boys in Year 9. We have 17 to be awarded today, and unfortunately one young man got COVID, couldn't be here right now, but we'll look after him at a later time in the further part of the term. The awards that are conferred are in 5 different categories: the academic, the all-round, character-based, music and cultural, and sporting. The format for our ceremony is that once each student's name is read, he'll make his way forward to stand centre stage. A citation outlining his achievements in the specific category will be read out. Each award winner will be presented with their certificate by a representative from their previous school or one of our King's leaders. To our first award, the first 3 awards will be presented by Simon Clark and Rob Wells from Tahuna Intermediate. They could come forward, please. And we start with the Kukuri Sports Award, which is awarded to Sam Caldwell. We'll read the citation first and the certificates. That's okay? Right, now Sam, standing there somewhat awkwardly. Sam is arguably our best Year 9 football player in 2023, a key member of the junior first 11. He is technically gifted as a midfielder who has an excellent work rate on and off the ball. He has great footballing instincts, and these are rare for a player of his age. Sam knows when to pass, when to beat a defender, and how to carve open the opposition. This year, Sam has been part of our football performance program, a junior inter-school team member, as well as being a first team squad member. And this is all quite phenomenal for someone so young. Outside of sports, Sam has performed well in class, receiving a number of merits and excellences in his results so far. And Mr. Bird, Sam's maths teacher, describes him as an inquisitive student, keen to ask lots of questions and engaged in his learning. Sam has relished the learning opportunities available to him this year, and we see many more achievements in the years to come. Congratulations on your well-earned Year 9 award, Sam. Sam, come over. See, if you present that one to him. Take that hand. Then grab a seat. Well done, well done. We now move to the Ben Smith Winter Sports Award. And this goes to Ketis Gray, also of Tahuna from last year. Ketis, please come forward. This young man is a very capable and deserving recipient of the Ben Smith Sports Award. His attitude shines on the rugby field. He has a huge amount of faith in his ability, and his attacking style and bravery is exactly what is required of him for the team. His ability to show the way by setting an example through his actions is why he has quickly become such a valued presence on the rugby field. It's appropriate that Ketis should receive the Ben Smith Award, as these qualities are synonymous with Ben Smith, the person, and Ben Smith, the rugby player. We look forward to seeing Ketis emerge in rugby as he progresses at King's. And outside rugby, he's enjoyed involvement in touch, where he's part of our successful first touch team at the South Islands. He's also enjoyed joining He Waka Kotuia, and we look forward to following his progress in these areas too. In class, Ketis puts a high value on his learning, always aiming to give his best. Finding solution to maths, for example, appears to be a strength. Well done. Come forward, please, to receive your Year 9 award. Brenda McCullum Summer Sports Award, which goes to Jack Proctor. Jack has certainly made a courageous start at Kings to make his presence felt in the Kings High School cricket scene with his aggressive approach to batting. Like the man whose award he receives today, Jack likes to dominate in the cricket that he plays, both now and potentially into the future. Throughout the early stages of Term 1, Jack displayed some real cricketing class and caught the eye of our staff. The Term 4 program for cricket will be a great opportunity for Jack to lead his team and to dominate opposition bowling attacks even more. Outside of cricket, Jack has been a member of the Touch First Team and Junior First Team, and Under 14 Rugby, also being selected for the inter-school team and part of the wider Under 15 squad. Mr. Dixon, our Director of Sport, describes Jack as a moment type of player who can perform acts of real skill, balance and speed to upset opposition defences at the right moment that it's needed. Technically, Jack possesses a strong kicking game, and his fitness and mental application ensure that the team is able to operate at speed. Jack has indicated a strong enjoyment of mathematics this year with Mr. Bird, who commends Jack for being an honest and earnest student. Jack rates working with his house group and the wider King's opportunities presented to him as highlights so far in 2023. We congratulate you, Jack, for all your achievements. Please come forward to receive your Excellence Award. Thank you, Simon and Rob. Our next award is to be presented by King's Director of Sport, Glenn Dixon. And that is the King's High School Sports Award, which goes to Angus McGregor. It is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the achievements of one of our real success stories to date for 2023. Angus has been heavily involved in the King's Lions Under 14 rugby program in Term 2, and he is one of the very first to training and has already displayed the unique qualities and behaviours of a King's Lion athlete. Angus understands what's required of him technically and possesses a strong passing game. He knows what's required for the team to be successful and is very willing to play his part. Being in the successful Touch First Team South Island tournament win earlier this year is the major highlight for Angus so far, whereas athletic ability and skills as a Year 9 were on show. Touch continues to be where we look forward to further success from Angus. In class, Mr. Dryden, Angus's maths teacher, has been very impressed with his approach. His mathematical prowess has stood out when required to demonstrate a problem on the board to the class. Mr. Boswell describes Angus as being both clever and curious in science, which is great to hear. Angus has described the friendly nature at King's as a highlight for him, along with meeting and making new friends. Well done on receiving a very well-deserved Year 9 Excellence Award, Angus. Thank you, Glenn. If I could ask Simon and Rob to come forward again, please, for the next 3 awards. The first of those being the King's High School All-Rounder Award, which goes to Eddie Bracey. Eddie is a polite and respectful young man who has commenced his journey at King's comprehensively, both in and out of the classroom. He has rightly earned an All-Rounders Award for 2023. Eddie is a diligent, hard-working young man with a work ethic that is matched by few. Mr. Kyle, our Year 9 Dean, Eddie's maths teacher, has reported that Eddie has worked hard to widen his skill set each lesson. Eddie is supportive of his classmates and contributes well to the culture of the class by lending a hand and contributing positively to lesson conversations. Eddie has taken to the opportunities available to him, and to date has achieved enough points to have a Bronze Leadership Award for the year, which we are sure may rise to either a silver or gold by the end of 2023. On the sports field, Eddie is an exceptional footballer who's been selected for the King's Junior First Team. He's also enjoyed playing basketball and volleyball. A most talented and deserving recipient. Well done, Eddie. the Student Council All-Rounder Award, and this goes to Rory Harold. Rory's made a fantastic start to his King's career on many levels. His abilities are as diverse as they are prominent. Appropriately, Rory wins this Year 9 award for superb all-round progress. Academically, Rory is a highly capable young man. He is good-humoured and always seeks to extend himself through searching for new opportunities. Debating is but one example. Personal excellence is a core value for Rory, and he's to be commended for his maturity and keen intellect. Furthermore, Rory's manners and the courtesy he offers others are exemplary. Rory was a crucial part of the stage management team for the Little Shop of Horrors musical. He confidently strode into a room of 40 students, all older than him, and gave clear, concise instructions. His professionalism behind the scenes helped make the show the slick and professional show that it was. Rory's a talented musician, where he is highly proficient in bagpiping, attending numerous competitions where he's enjoyed considerable success. And sport plays an important part in Rory's world too. He's involved in basketball, football and water polo at King's. And Rory's also a school librarian and is looking forward to being part of our inter-school debating team, a true all-rounder. Highlights from Rory's experiences to date at King's include the wide range of subjects available, assisting his learning to date, great and supportive teachers and welcoming people, and making great new friends. Rory, we're proud of your achievements and excited about what the future holds for you. Congratulations. The Chris Fennessy Music and Cultural Award. And this goes to Tuki Potiki. There is no one more deserving as a recipient of the Chris Fennessy Music and Cultural Award than Tuki. At King's, Tuki has immersed himself in the performing arts, which is his pride and passion. This is evident in his strong commitment to He Waka Kotuia, where he is a standout among the new junior members. Tuki is focused and dynamic as a performer with an excellent sense of rhythm, as seen in kapahaka, but also in his tap and hip-hop dancing outside school. Tuki is proud of his Māoritanga, often incorporating Māori performing arts into his other dance routines. He's also proving to be a very accomplished and conscientious student, te reo Māori, supported and nurtured by his whānau, and we're excited to see Tuki's continued growth in the performing arts. Tuki is a capable academic, and his teachers see him as being confident, organised and mature. We celebrate your strength in the performing arts today, Tuki, and have no doubt that we will see you coming to the fore in personal excellence in the months and years to follow. Well done on your strong start at King's. If I can ask if you just remain standing there. Well done, young man. Thank you. And thank you to Simon and Rob. I now invite Darren Smith, our Deputy Rector, forward for the next presentation, please. Yep, okay, sorry, Greg. Able to come forward? My apologies. All set to go. Fine young man. This is the King's PTSA Music and Cultural Award, and this goes to Tain Rangitutia. Today, Tain receives this cultural award for his efforts as a Year 9 in kapahaka. His commitment to the cultural side of his King's experience in such a short space of time has been exceptional. Thoughtful, expressive, and possessing a great attitude are all the sort of attributes Tain has displayed to his teachers. He's making his best effort in the classroom, attaining some impressive results, and we are watching his progress keenly. Tain is showing true versatility in the academic, cultural and sporting realms. Since joining He Waka Kotuia, Tain has built his technical skill, and the quick speed with which he learns new lyrics and movements is phenomenal. With the support of his whānau, Tain is already well on his way in his te reo Māori journey, and we look forward to watching him go from strength to strength. Tane has indicated that there have been several standouts for him so far at King's, notably his involvement in He Waka Kotuia, the positive relationships he has created with his teachers, commenting on how he is thriving by being constantly challenged, the new friends he's made along the way, the sporting opportunities that he's taking, and he rates being selected in the top Year 9 class at King's as something that's quite special too. Tane, we're delighted by the start you've made at King's. Congratulations. Thank you, Greg. We now move to a musical interlude. Eruption by Van Halen will be performed by Aidan Blakey. Aidan, over to you. Well done, Aidan. I don't know about you, but there might be a bit of Jimi Hendrix in the mix there somewhere, maybe, possibly. Thank you for that. Well done. So we now begin presentation of our second set of awards, and to begin those, I ask our Year 9 Dean, Nick Kyle, to come forward. And we have the PTSA Academic Award. Recipient of that is Levi Simpson. Levi is awarded this in recognition of his pleasing academic performance over the last 2 terms. Levi is described as inherently motivated and committed to achieving his very best, and his results prove this. He's enthusiastic and positive in class, with a presence and excellent work ethic that lifts others around him. Levi thrives in class discussions. In mathematics, where he entered King's as a Year 9 having already completed some NCA work, he is now thriving in the Year 10 Cambridge Maths class. Levi has also shown a high degree of ability in the humanities, where he is ranked first in English and in the top 5 in social studies for all Year 9. Outside the classroom, Levi has enjoyed playing basketball and cricket and football, as well as learning the saxophone. Levi rates his experience in the first half of the year highly at King's, with 2 of his best bits being a challenging learning environment and meeting new people. Well done, Levi, on a great start. Our next 3 awards will be presented by our Academic Dean, Cam McPhail. The King's High School Academic Award, awarded to Nathan Marie. Nathan is a cheerful student who strives for excellence in class. A hunger for new knowledge is his hallmark, according to Nathan's teachers. To confirm his academic prowess, Nathan has ranked highly in English, science and social studies. He is clearly a very talented young man in these areas. Nathan has also really taken to the purpose of the weekly notes system, where presenting a sustained high level of attitude, focus and effort can and does result in results of a high calibre. Nathan has been heavily invested in several co-curricular activities, music with drums and guitar, as well as in the Rock Academy, and in sport, basketball, hockey and water polo. You are certainly seizing all of the opportunities available to you, Nathan, and building a much wider education. When queried about his highlights from the last 2 terms, Nathan had several positive experiences to share. They were being part of the top Year 9 academic class, membership of the King's Book Club, and meeting new friends. Well done, Nathan. 2 fabulous terms and the best still to come. The Dunedin Old Boys Academic Award, which goes to Henry Zhang. Henry has been awarded this in recognition of his academic progress and emerging academic prowess. He is a respectful, mature and diligent worker who always adds interesting insight to the class. His results are testament to his sharp mind. According to his teachers, Henry has the capacity to absorb new ideas and master new skills quickly. His approach to solving equations is unparalleled, and at present he is the top Year 9 mathematician at King's while completing the Year 10 Cambridge Mathematics program. Not only in mathematics is Henry a force to be reckoned with, in science he is ranked highly and he is first in social studies. It's very clear that Henry is one to watch for the future given his academic form in 2023. When he was queried about his highlights from the first 2 terms, Henry had several positive experiences that he mentioned, forging new friendships, working with his teachers, and taking co-curricular opportunities in badminton, fencing, and volleyball. Henry has also relayed that, and I quote, "It's been so good being in the top Year 9 class, and that I'll remember this experience for the rest of my life. Well done, Henry." The Student Council Academic Award, which goes to Henry Zong. Henry's brought a positive attitude to King's and desire to excel in his academic endeavours. He's hardworking and motivated to succeed and has quickly established himself as a very enthusiastic student, eager to gain new knowledge. These attributes, when combined with his natural talents, form a potent combination that is yielding considerable success. Henry is an active participant in class, wishing to adapt to all opportunities presented to him to the best of his ability. Henry was placed in the top 10 for English, Maths and Science, and in Maths he is attending the Year 10 Cambridge program, where he's currently in the top Year 9, one of the top Year 9 students in that class. Beyond lessons, Henry is involved in badminton, basketball and volleyball, and music, including playing and enjoying the violin. When quizzed about school highlights over the last 2 terms, Henry spoke about the academic enrichment and variety available to him. He conveyed that he had a positive time at King's so far and feels a sense of team and belonging. You are a deserving recipient of the Year 9 Academic Award, Henry. Great work. Thank you, Cam. And if I can invite Simon and Rob to come forward for the next 2 awards to be presented. Beginning with the Bob Glass Academic Award, which goes to James Ray. James has started here with a real intensity and the focus of one well beyond his years. He is identified as having an exceptional work ethic and a high degree of intrinsic motivation. James has also taken leadership in the classroom to show initiative while also assisting others who may need guidance. James is mastering several subjects this year, with prominence shown in English, science and social studies especially. Weekly notes have also been a motivating factor for James, where he averages well above 4.3, essentially receiving 4s and 5s every week across the curriculum. When questioned about school, James conveyed his liking for meeting new people, new knowledge, and the caring staff and how he feels supported by them. James has also enjoyed participating in basketball and cricket this year. James is highly aspirational, both as a student and as an emerging Kingsman. James, please come forward to receive your award. Grant Robertson Academic Award, which goes to Gregor Watts. Gregor is a fitting winner of this award. He's already making an accomplished start to his King's experience. A quiet leader for any class that he's in, Gregor leads through his actions by always working to his highest ability, asking thoughtful questions, and kindly supporting anyone around him. Gregor already encompasses much of what it means to be a good Kingsman, with his contributions to the class combining with his contributions outside of class in performance and sport. Gregor is an academic with superb critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and he shows a real drive to push on. To confirm how capable Gregor is, he is recently ranked 4th in English, 6th in Maths, which is 1st in 9EA, and 1st in Science and 8th in Social Studies overall. He enjoys the co-curricular activities available to him, in particular the running club and water polo. However, it is in the world of performing arts where Gregor also shines. Gregor was a key part of the stage management crew for Little Shop of Horrors this year. In this instance, he was happy to forego the limelight himself to focus on helping the production to be a well-oiled machine. Gregor was reassuring and easy to work with for every rehearsal and show. Ms. Valvart has commended Gregor for his part in the Shakespeare team, where his commitment and professionalism were next level. Gregor was a standout performer with real stage presence. Gregor also serves King's as a librarian and is on the student council, and he has described the sense of belonging he has at King's as a highlight, along with the academic rigour and good challenges he receives each day as highlights for him. Gregor, you've made a tremendous start to your time at King's. Well done. I'd like to now invite Heidi Hayward from Dunedin North Intermediate to come forward for our next two awards. The first one of those two is the King's High School Academic Award, going to Naved Menon. Naved has brought to King's a can-do spirit and constructive approach to his studies. He is personable, industrious, innovative, and keen to succeed as best as he can. Naved is an analytical thinker who makes his pursuit of personal excellence happen. Naved's abilities in the humanities have been evident where he is placed in the top 5 in our Year 9 cohort in English and social studies. His aptitude in maths is high, where success has come readily. In his own time, he enjoys athletics, cricket and tennis. When asked about his highlights so far, he mentioned being in the top academic class and being lifted in a range of subjects, co-curricular options, being part of Hanover House, and making lots of new friends, and feeling safe and that he belongs at King's. We're excited about what your future holds, Naved. Congratulations. The Rector's Award, which goes to Ben Noyen. Ben has received the Rector's Award for achieving the best set of overall results to date for a Year 9 student in 2023. Ben's humble character is respected by his peers, and you could not get a more positive or approachable young man to be in the company of. Ben demonstrates remarkable maturity. In his 2023 academic pursuits, he's been a standout across the curriculum. To date, he's second in English, second in science, second in social studies, and Ben is also one of our 5 Year 9 students completing the Year 10 Cambridge Mathematics program. He's reaping the rewards of a high intellect coupled with an incredible work ethic. Ben has suggested that his favourite aspect of King's has been the quality teachers he has and the acceleration programs on offer for him and his peers. Ben's talents are also found in music, where his performance of The Last Post during our Anzac Assembly was incredibly poignant. The quality of Ben's performance was far beyond what our music staff have seen from any student in such a context, and even more so given that he's a Year 9. Ben is also playing the trumpet in the school orchestra and jazz band. In fact, eager to be involved in all things musical. He can also be found playing badminton and football for King's, showcasing his holistic approach to King's education. A talented academic and thoroughly decent Kingsman. Well done, Ben. Thank you, Heidi. And now to our final and very special award as presented by Simon and Rob one final time. And this is the Kingsman Award. And this goes to Ethan Wardrop. Ethan is a standout example of what it means to be a Kingsman, a good man in the making. Ethan followed a tradition of fine young men who have received the Kingsman Award, an award reserved for a student who epitomises the values that King's both expects and practices. He embodies the qualities of a responsible and selfless young man, both inside and outside of the classroom. His great efforts are evident not only in his academic achievements, where he's been impressive, but also in his co-curricular pursuits in music and sport. The reality is that Ethan could have secured an award in any number of other categories today. Such are his diverse personal strengths. Ethan is in the Year 9 Rock Academy Band. He has spent many of his lunchtimes honing his craft as a drummer and advanced in leaps and bounds. And he's well on his way to becoming a great drummer for the future. Ethan's also very proficient in the visual arts and has previously been involved in kapa haka. In the sporting realm, rugby is his game, and what is impressive about Ethan is how his calm, quiet and caring demeanour balances with his tenacious tackling on the field. He's always willing to put his hand up to help where he can, and his willingness to put our King's "we before me" belief into practice is truly admirable. The Kingsman Award is a well-deserved recognition for Ethan's outstanding character and accomplishments. I wish to read an excerpt provided to me by Mr. Dixon, our Director of Sport, about Ethan, and I believe that from it you'll get a sense of how admirable this young man is. It's not the size of the lion in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the lion. This could not be true when speaking about this fine young man. A brave attacking athlete who loves nothing more than knocking over bigger opposition. Ethan's ability to set the first example of the game through action is why he has quickly become such a valued member of the under-14 rugby program and why he is so well respected by his coaches. Ethan thoroughly deserves the Kingsman Award for 2023. Congratulations. Well, what a superb group of young men we've seen up here today, and it's worth remembering that a smooth and successful transition to secondary school is a big challenge for anyone going to secondary school, let alone starting to distinguish oneself as well as these boys have in such a short period of time. Please put your hands together one more time to congratulate them. A few final thoughts before we finish. All of these young men are on leadership paths now. They're on a leadership path at King's. We trace many of our current senior student leaders back to the Year 9 Excellence Group at their time of entry. In these boys, we also are seeing true all-rounders taking shape. These awards are acknowledgement in a particular category, but it's not the only thing each boy is flourishing in. Our highest senior achievers in academics, arts, culture or sport are not confined to just one of these in their excellence. They cast their net far and wide, so will these boys. And lastly, congratulations to all our parents and other supporters. Your sons are doing very well as good men in the making. Your many efforts and support are coming through in combination with what we're striving for at King's each day. So you have every right to be incredibly proud as parents and supporters. And to our visiting staff from other schools, thank you for making the time in your busy schedules to be here. Your immense investment in the lives and education of these young men is continuing here, something we value greatly too. And we appreciate your support and the extraordinary work you do in Year 7 and Year 8 education. And perhaps you're feeling just as chuffed as many of our parents right now. Our ceremony now comes to a close. I ask that after we stand, parents please start to move out to the foyer, followed by our Year 9 award winners. School stand.